Hi there. In this video, we'll identify the key things you must have to get a website on the internet. To get a website up and available on the internet, you need three things: a domain name, website hosting services, and the website files that display for visitors. You don't need to get these things in a specific order, but you do need all three to make sure people can see your website on the internet. Think of your website like a home. In general, a home has an address so that people can find it, some land or space where it can be built, and of course the house itself. When you give someone directions to your home, you give them your address. It's the same thing with websites. People need your domain name so they can find you on the internet. That's why a domain name is sometimes called a web address. You get domain names from a domain registrar like GoDaddy. At a domain registrar, you search for the domain name you want to see if it's available. If it is, you can purchase and register your domain name, and then use it for a website or email or both. After you get your domain name or your web address, you need some land for your house. For websites, hosting servers provide the land. Hosting servers are where you store your website files and make them visible on the internet. To get space for your website files on a hosting server, you rent space from a hosting provider. Hosting providers lease you space on their servers to store your files. Now that you have the address and land for your house, you need to build your house, or in this case, your website. Websites are made up of files that live on a website hosting server. When you publish those files, they become visible on the internet. To build a basic website quickly, try one of GoDaddy's all-in-one website building tools. These tools include website hosting, so you don't need to buy those services separately. Remember, for your website to be visible on the internet, you need three things: a domain name, website hosting, and website files for your visitors to see. Do you have all three? Then what are you waiting for? Get your website on the internet today.
What is web hosting? Web hosting is a service that allows organizations and individuals to post a website or web page on the internet. A web host or web hosting service provider is a business that provides the technologies and services needed for the website or web page to be viewed in the internet. Websites are hosted or stored on a special computer called servers. In order for your website to be accessible by your visitors on the internet, you need to host it with a web host. For example, a company that has web service connected to the internet 24/7. Web hosting companies have thousands of such servers in data centers. Those servers can be dedicated to a specific site, dedicated servers, which is expensive, or shared between several clients and websites, which is much more affordable. This is called shared web hosting. All offers right here are shared hosting. What is a domain name? Domain names function on the internet in a manner similar to a physical address in the physical world. Each part of the domain name provides a specific information. These pieces of information enable web browsers to locate the web page. The naming system is closely regulated in order to prevent confusion or duplicate addresses. As demand increased exponentially, a new Internet Protocol version, or IPv6, was created to expand the amount of domain names available. How do domains work? Domain names work because they provide computer users with a short name that is easy to remember. Users enter web addresses into the URL field at the top of their browser's page from left to right. The domain name itself is read from right to left according to the naming hierarchy discussed below. This link provides directions to the network, which ultimately results in a successful page load at the client end of the transaction. Registering a domain name builds your credibility on the internet. Use domain names to support your business and assist in creating a dynamic online presence. Your domain name establishes your online identity and increases branding, marketing, and communication opportunities. Register multiple domain names to keep your competition from registering a domain name that draws customers away from you. Promote the products and services you offer. Enjoy more opportunities to market to. Create distinct advertising strategies to reach different target markets. Provide customers more ways to find you on the internet. Protect your brand and online identity from unsavory parties. Getting a domain name involves registering the name you want with an organization called ICANN through a domain name register. For example, if you choose a name like example.com, you will have to go to a register, pay a registration fee that costs around $10 to $35 for that name. That will give you the right to the name for a year, and you will have to renew it annually for usually the same amount per annum. Some web hosts will register it and pay for the name for free, usually only the commercial web hosts, while others will do it for you, but you will have to fill the register fee. Thanks for watching.